your guys' sleep schedules after going back to school? Because I've heard two very different sides. The first are the people saying that they're on a normal sleep schedule again, saying that they're going to bed early and waking up early. And that only makes one of us. Because I'm on the other side of the spectrum, still sleeping late. You know, my body's still in summer mode. I mean, I don't go to school anymore actually. But when I was, it was still like this. All right, scene change. This is actually a cool looking setup. Wow. I don't know about you guys, but tell me if this has also happened to you. I'd be waking up for school all tired. And throughout the entire day, it would just be so hard for me to stay awake and be focused. I could have had 3 cups of coffee and still wouldn't have woken up. And I try my very, very best to stay awake and make it through the day. Even after school, when I'm with friends, it would be so hard for me to not go to sleep. Jorge, you need a nap. Yeah, you're right. I should try to sleep early tonight. But the minute I go home and try to sleep at like 8 or 9 p.m., I just can't. My eyes are wide open and I'm fully energized. And that's where my nighttime motivation comes in and I start doing so much. Either I'm doing homework or being on my phone. That just leads me to sleeping late again. And again, when I wake up early, I'm tired. A non-stop loop. But hey, it wasn't only me. So many kids would just be tired throughout school. And they were way worse than me. Cause did y'all ever have that one classmate that would literally sleep in class? Cause I had several. The first time I ever saw someone sleep in school was this girl in my 6th grade science class. Cause every day we would watch an educational video on this big old smartboard that the teacher had. And you know, the teacher would dim the lights. Nice and cozy, huh? So while we were taking notes on the solar system, this girl saw it as nap time. And this one time, it was so bad with her that she started snoring really loudly. Dang, how could a 6th grader snore this loud at 1 in the afternoon? I think my 6th grade voice is getting a little better now. It was such a big distraction that the teacher had to stop the video. And she had to turn the lights back on and wake her up. Amanda, hey, you can't be sleeping. Ugh. 5 more minutes. She wouldn't wake up until the bell rang. And once it did, the minute she got up from her desk, I'm sorry if this sounds gross, but she just had a big pile of drool. And it was stuck to her face as well. She looked grossed out too and had to wipe the desk with Purell and tissues. And she was only going to this class for 2 months and stopped. And I then heard she was later homeschooled. Hey, now Amanda can have endless naps. Now let's fast forward to the year after in 7th grade with my buddy Juan. And I'm about to expose you, Juan. Don't get mad at me. Well, in 7th grade, we had English class together. And nobody really liked this teacher. Because not only was she strict, she countered herself in her own arguments. She would just push our buttons and overcomplicate things. I still don't know if that makes sense, but let me just give you an example. Miss, can I use the bathroom? Yeah, you can go in like 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Miss, class ends in 20. Well then, you can go after then in between your classes. Yeah, and Juan didn't like her one bit. He did not care to learn the material. So what would he do? He would sleep in class. It was a literal daily thing. Everybody knew it was an English class without Juan sleeping. And the teacher did nothing about it. And I'm pretty sure if I knocked out, she would have told me to bring my head back up. This kid Juan was low-key a savage for that. Juan, why do you sleep in English? I don't know. I don't care enough. However, there are consequences for your actions. Because every day, some way, somehow, Juan's body would wake up 2 minutes before class ended. He would never oversleep. I don't know how he did it. But this one time on a Friday, homie was in a deep sleep. Like you could hear his heavy breathing. And when the bell rang, we were packing up our things and he was still knocked on his desk. And I really wanted to prank him. I guess I'm a horrible friend. Or am I actually a good friend for letting him sleep? Cause that's what we did. We left him behind, but we were peeping through the window to see him freak out to an empty class. And 30 seconds later, he jolts up and you can see his eyes pop from being scared that he overslept. And we were dying of laughter. Whoa, zoom, zoom. Loud. Come on, Juan, let's get out of here. Okay, I'm back here because I really like this scene. But hey, enough criticizing and pranking, because I was the victim of a couple of naps in school as well. Yep, I'm guilty too. Because you know what Spirit Week is, right? Ooh, the sun is out. Well, back to Spirit Week, it was a week where every day we had different themes. And we had to go to school dressed up in correlation with that theme. You know, examples are Character Day, Color Day. I already kind of made a video about it. However, another big theme was Pajama Day. That sun. Cool. Again, back to Pajama Day. You see where I'm going with this? Because I came into school with my PJs and I felt so comfy. Me and all of my friends were so happy wearing our PJs to school. Dude, I like those slippers. Aw, thanks. Marcus, wait, why aren't you wearing any PJs? Hey, if I were to come in my PJs or how I go to sleep, I'd be arrested. Oh. Well, anyways, this one year for PJ Day, I went all out. You know, I brought a pillow, a blanket, and a stuffed animal. And I went to sleep late that night, so I was already tired. See where this is going? We had health class and we were watching a movie. So I put my pillow on my chair and wrapped myself around the blanket. And you don't understand how comfy I was. I felt like I was in paradise. And the minute the teacher dims the lights, I immediately knock out. Whoo, I'm gone. And nobody wakes me up when class is over though. I'm a heavy sleeper, I guess. I slept through the bell. Cause I wake up a whole 30 minutes after class. What's going on? What's going on? I'm freaking out cause I'm pretty sure I'm late to my class and I'm in trouble. However, my health class was right after lunch. So I didn't miss my next class. I missed lunch. Even worse. Hey, but after that nap, I felt great, fully energized. Middle school should bring back nap time, huh? Cling, 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 cling. Yes, sir. Follow the Twitch, follow the Instagram, and subscribe to the brand new Clips channel. Again, that sun is really bright.